good girl, but you don't chew on my sandal. Son of a bitch. Who's there? Who's that one? Liberty here. Hey, hey, Vix. Vix. Oh, look, look. You gonna mind if I step up here in just a minute? What's up, buddy?
What is this, just yoga? Or?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. You do this every Saturday or something?
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Nice. What kind of yoga are you guys doing?
It's a power yoga, kind of a vinyasa.
Awesome.
Slow, keep it simple, but not easy.
Okay. And anyone can just hop in?
Donation based, all levels.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm Steve.
I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
I will get out of here.
You're good. Stay. Sit down if you'd like. You can. All right, here we go, everybody. Welcome to your Saturday morning practice. Welcome back to your mat, everybody. Is that speaker over there loud enough? Yeah? How about over there? We're good? All right. Welcome, everybody. Saturday morning flow. Simple. They're always all levels flows. We always keep them simple, yet not necessarily easy. I want to give you the opportunity to challenge yourself, but we don't want to overthink things and overanalyze things, because then it would kind of be the same thing as we do all day long, and this should be our haven away from that, kind of hitting the reset button. So my name is Steve. I'm going to be telling you what to do for about an hour here. We're going to get started in child's pose, please. So child's pose, your big toes touch, your knees just start to separate kind of wide if you can do that, to give your torso a little room to expand, but also give your hips some room to sink back. Let your forehead rest down. Let's close our eyes here and start. Start by just listening to the space all around you. And then see if you can bring your attention to perhaps the sun on your skin, or maybe it's easier to feel that cool ocean breeze passing over your skin. And then see if you can tune into, see if you can feel your heart beating. Now, whether you can or you can't, that doesn't really matter. What we're starting to do here is just to start to cultivate a certain quality of attention. And that's what really gives this practice power and brevity. Really makes the difference in this practice. Like, you could show up, and I'm sure we do to some things, and kind of just go through the motions. We're indifferent, we check out. If you did that here, you'd probably still get some benefit. but not nearly as much as if we're really focused on what we're doing here. Let's begin together by exhaling everything out. And then together we're going to inhale through our nose. Really big breath in through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. Big cleansing breath out. Just like that. Inhale through your nose. Pull that breath in a little bit bigger and deeper. Exhale through your mouth. Clear and empty any stress, any tension, any ideas and thoughts that take you away from here. One more of those. Inhale. And exhale, empty out. Shift gears. Breathing in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we keep our lips sealed and we're breathing out through our nose for that same 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Inhale with some purpose, some intention through your nose. Pull that breath deep into your lungs. And on your exhale with a little intention, draw your navel up and in and gently push your breath out through your nose. We're going just like that, everybody, for an hour. Focused on soaking up this oceanic air through our nose and clearing the breath out through our nose. So mindful, meditative, deep diaphragm breathing. That's really the focus. In fact, even if you didn't do anything else, and you just kind of stayed in child's pose throughout this entire practice and focused on this breath, I guarantee it would calm and soothe your nervous system. It would focus your mind, and you'd still leave here having cleared the slate. But, since we are here, we might as well give some of this physical stuff a try, these shapes, these postures, these flows. But make the breath your priority. That's the first rule. Second rule is to honor what you're feeling. You want to make this, what we do here, healing. So if we're in pain, we're just not ignoring that. We're backing off. Third rule is thanking yourself for being here. Your brain's a supercomputer, and we want to run positive programs through your supercomputer. Vixen. Inhale. Vixen. Exhale. Draw your breath in through your nose nice and deep. Keep it flowing. That's okay. I think she's just checking out a dog. Inhale. Ease your way on up to all fours, your tabletop. And then curl your toes and exhale, lift your hips to the sky for your first downward facing doggy. First doggy of your day, y'all. Now, let this first downward facing dog, let's close our eyes here. And in this first downward facing dog, notice what's bubbling to the surface, sensation-wise, and where it's bubbling to the surface sensation-wise. Now, if there's any movement, pedaling of your feet, shifting of your hips back and forth, do what feels good. Throughout the whole practice, I want you to do what feels right in your body. I'm going to give you the basic flow, alignment, outline, template, if you will. After that, keep in mind that it is your practice. So it's going to be different in your body than it is in anybody else's body. Nobody needs exactly what you need. Now, take all 10 of your fingertips and make sure you spread them really, really wide. I want you to feel the webbing pulling tight. I want you to feel that. And then a little bend in your knees here, you're going to find in your yoga practice is your friend. So a little bend in your knees, unless you press your hips higher. Palms flat if you can. There we go. And it's not about getting the heels to the ground. It's about lifting your hips high. So the heels lifting and the knees bending a little bit lets you press your hips higher and back further. It allows you to use strength to create length more efficiently. Now this is a pretty long down dog, y'all. I bet you're feeling this one. From here, let's take a stroll, y'all. Take your hands and walk them back towards your feet and arrive at the back of your mat. This is called Uttanasana, a forward fold. Now, bend your knees. I want everybody to bend your knees so you feel a little bit of contact, your upper thighs and your lower belly. Now, you're feeling that on the front line of your body, your belly. With that bend in your knees, you probably just felt some pressure, some tension come out of your lower back. That's what that bending of your knees does. Drop your head down, take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. This is our ragdoll pose. Now, if you want to shake your head out a little bit, you know, we hold a lot of tension in our neck, and in our yoga practice, I kind of see it. A lot of people clinch with their neck. Let that go. Your whole torso, you can sway that back and forth, side to side a few times. It's a nice long forward fold. Let's go 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. And even with these first 2 active postures, you get the idea that this is simple stuff, but it gets to be a little bit challenging at times. That's a good thing. Challenge is a good thing. Release your hands to the ground. Walk them all the way forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Now, check it out. Check 1. We want to steady out our visual gaze. We call that our drishti, and steady out our breath. Okay? These 2 things are just reflective of what's going on inwards. So make them steady and sturdy. Come high in the balls of your feet. Press through your heels. Reach through your head. Pull your hands and toes towards each other. So back line of your body lengthening, front line of your body strengthening. We're not letting our hips sink down, are we? Are we? Are we letting the hips sink down? Take an inhale. Pull your hips up. And we're going to lower down in 5. Man, it's a nice long plank pose. 4. We're all the way down in 3. We're almost there. We're almost to our mat. 2. Take it all the way down. I can see it now. Some of y'all like, damn, the hell did I get myself into? Slide your hands back a couple inches. Untuck your toes. Now, tops of your feet are on the ground. Keep them down. In fact, press into the tops of your feet, but lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. Now, lift your hands up off the ground, and inhale, lift your chest up a couple inches. We call it the Cobra pose. Look straight down and smooth out the back of your neck. Exhale, take her back down. Number 2, inhale, we're doing it again. Lift up. Feel the muscles in your lower back doing the work. The tops of your feet are still on the ground. Exhale, take her back down. Now, set your hands down. Let's start to open a little bit more. Inhale, start to press down and lift up and shoulders back and broaden across your heart and collarbone. Exhale, take her back down. Last 2, everybody. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. Exhale, take her back down. And then 1 more. Inhale, Cobrasana, Bhujangasana. Shoulders back, feed your heart through your biceps. Nice Pete. Exhale, take it all the way back down. Inhale, press up to your hands and your knees here. We call this one the tabletop for obvious reasons. Now exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, draw your navel up and in. Tailbone tilts down. And then reverse that. Inhale, look up, stomach down, tailbone tilts high. This is spinal extension. Exhale, you're flowing through it. Chin to chest, navel up and in. This is flexion. 3 more on your own. Round your spine. You're going like here to here. Instead, go here to here. Reach this to the sky. Whoa, sorry. This to the sky on your exhale. As much as you can round your spine. Good, everybody. When you're done with those, curl your toes, lift your hips to the sky. I'll meet you right back in that downward facing dog. Okay, well, let's not shorten our stance too much. Some of us, I can see shortening their stance so that their heels press to the ground. If that's you, re-lengthen your stance. Take your feet back a couple inches. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and press your hips high and back further. Chin to your chest, look towards your knees and towards your thighs. Beautiful. This is a breath-based meditation. We're just going to coordinate some very simple movement with it. Many of y'all are very, very familiar, I'm sure. Thank yourself for being here. This is going to be hugely beneficial. Inhale, bend your knees some more, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk, or you could lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Now inhale, find a halfway lift here. If you're new to this, hands to just below your knees on your shins. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades and flatten your spine. And then exhale, fold, and draw your navel in and empty out completely. Now lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. There you go, everybody. Float. Reach your hands high to the sky. Take a couple breaths here. Palms face each other. Pinkies in even a little bit more. So your upper shoulder blades widen. And this is the same rotation you want in your downward facing dog. Now, I want you to press down into your feet as much as you're reaching through your fingertips. Take another inhale, reach high. Now, exhale, let's back bend. Goal post your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lift out of your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, come on back up and reach your hands high to the heavens here. And then exhale, let's fold all the way down. Put that little bend in your knees and be really gentle about it, huh? Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up. Now, hey, we did Cobra poses a couple minutes ago. You're welcome to do those again. You're welcome to drop to your knees or skip this. If you're with me, we inhale. You got to shift forward. Shoulders in front of wrists. You got to shift forward, back row. Exhale, lower halfway down, so your elbows go straight back. If your elbows are out to the side, you probably didn't shift forward. Now, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. Feed your heart through your biceps. Draw your navel in. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing. Doggy. And breathe. Little bend in those knees. Pressing your hips high. Chin to chest slightly, head dropping down low. And that beautiful, beautiful breath just continues to flow. If you can control your breath, you can begin to control, slow down, and settle your mind, which has a positive influence on your whole physiology. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk, or that light hop of feet between hands. Heels and toes touch together. Inhale, find your halfway lift and pull your chest out long. Exhale, dive and fold and empty out strong. Inhale, rise. Float your torso, reach it up high to the heavens here. Good. Exhale, that back bend. Goal post your arms. Feel that space across your heart. Inhale, come on back up and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose. Now remember, shift forward. Shift forward more than you think. Exhale, lower halfway down. Elbows straight back. They touch your side body. Now, inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. Good. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. And you're breathing. You're breathing deep. Saturating your blood with oxygen. Heart being above your head. That oxygen-rich blood is just flowing like the river Nile straight to your brain. mean, I'm not a doctor, but I would think that increasing the oxygen-rich blood flow to the brain might be healthy. We're looking towards our knees and towards our thighs, so your cervical spine is long. Inhale, knees bend, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes together. Take your halfway lift on your inhale. Pull out long and think about length. Exhale, fold and dive in deep. Inhale, rise. Come on up, y'all. Beautiful. Hands to the heavens here. Exhale, Anugatasana. Go post those arms, heart open wide. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up, breathe in. Amazing. Exhale, fold all the way down. A Sunday morning, breath-based, moving meditation. Inhale, halfway lift. A Saturday morning, that is. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift it forward and lower halfway down. Thanks, Tom. I'm like, what the hell is he looking at? Upward facing dog, tops of the feet down, feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog-a-roo. Woo! Take a couple breaths here. So here's what's happening. Come down your knees. In this plank with your hands like that, you're going like right here. Whereas I keep saying you can, when you have your hands like that, you got to shift forward. And then elbows go straight back. See? Yeah. And you can drop to your knees too. 2 more breaths here, everybody. 2 more deep breaths. You got 1 more flow on your own. We call this Surya Namaskara 8. If you want to add something, add something. You want to skip something, cool with me. Breathe well. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. All very simple movements, all very simple shapes that our body is meant to be able to take. But as you know, if you don't take these movements with some regularity, you lose the ability to do them. Like the muscles tighten, the fascia, the interconnective tissue tightens, the joints tighten. This is almost like strangulation from the inside out. Here, we take our joints to the full range of motion. We work every muscle, tendon, tissue, organ, and in the entire body. And with the stretching, you know, we create openness within the body, openness in length and space on an intercellular level. And it is said that when there is space within the body, it'll be filled with prana, life force, chi. It matters you're here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Let's inhale. Lift your left leg high to the sky. And then bend your left knee and stack your hip. So that's kind of scorpion tailing that left leg, heel towards your right shoulder. Circle the knee out if you want. Donkey kick the leg out if you want. Hey, flip your dog if you want. It's up to you, everybody. Breathe well. Yes, everybody. 5. Fantastic job. 4. Beautiful, y'all. Last 3. Awesome. What do you say? We do kind of a power yoga 101 flow, huh? Left hand down. Inhale, left leg back high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward. Sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Step it through. You want to stack your knee directly above your ankle. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Good, y'all. So this is going to be a long stance, like 4 to 5 feet apart. You're going to bend deep into your front left knee. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. Now, just looking around, I can tell some of us are doing what I tend to do, and it's hard because you don't have a mirror in front of you. But a lot of people tend to lean forward here, and you can feel that with a lot more weight in your left leg. If that's what you're feeling, lean back and have your shoulders right above your hips. And then inhale, get taller, Stretch those arms longer, create some space on your inhale. And then exhale, you can sink a little bit deeper. Nothing complicated here. Pretty simple, but you probably got sensation everywhere. It's not necessarily easy. Inhale now, start to reach, lean it forward. Side angle pose is your exhale. So you could go forearm to thigh. It's a good place to be. Right hand to the sky. That's a pretty sweet place to be as well. Or you could look for a little bit more sensation and start to take your right hand and reach it to the ocean. Now, make sure your body is very narrow. If you're jamming your left hand to the ground and your hips are sticking back and your shoulders collapsing down, if there was a laser beam on your heart, where would it be facing? Should be straight to La Jolla rather than to the ground. Very good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand's going to slide down the back of your right leg. Now your left knee is going to want to straighten, but you're going to resist that. Your left knee is going to want to pull and lean inward, but you're going to resist that as well and point straight forward. I know you're feeling your front left thigh. This is a good thing, y'all. Give me one more big, beautiful breath and lift up and away. Beautiful. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift it forward and lower halfway down. Good, y'all. Upward facing doggy. Heart feeds through. Exhale, downward facing doggy. Dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Inhale, right leg, send her up high. Go ahead, y'all. Bend to that knee. Stack of that hip. Circle it out. Donkey kick it if you want. Flip it if you want. It's up to you. Breathe well. We're here for 5. 4. What's up, buddy? Nice, y'all. Last 3. You're going to leave here. Your body's going to feel clean. Your mind is going to feel serene. Inhale, right hand down, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest. Step it all the way through. Back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Long stance, 4 or 5 feet apart. If you see that your front right knee is coming in front of your ankle, that's just a little indicator that you need a little bit longer of a stance. Now sink deep, steady your gaze out over the ocean, but you know what? You could close your eyes because it's not really the external focus. That's not what this practice is about. It's that quality of attention. It's the internal focus. Your focus on the breathing, that sensation or communication, right? That's what all that sensation is. Take another inhale, get tall, stretch your arms. Stay here. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Side angle pose is your exhale. You want stability, right? If I were to come over and try to push you over, you wouldn't move an inch. That's how stable you are. Sustainability. You want sensation, but you don't want it so intense that you got to come out. Now, if you had a laser beam on your heart center, where would it be pointing towards right now? You'd want it to be pointed kind of towards the pier. We're not just dropping our ear down on our shoulder, right? Like our head's lifted. Left hand to the ocean. I want you to pull that left side body long, everybody. I want you to get a little bit more sensation, space, and length. One more. Take an inhale here. 8. 6. Stay here. Exhale. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand slides on the back of your left leg. We didn't change anything in the legs. Upright with our torso rather than leaning down. And it's a side body stretch. You're here. Hey, look at me. You're here. You're here. Straighten this. Bend that knee. Point that knee straight forward. One more. Inhale, lift up and away. Breathe in. How's that knee doing? Is it leaning inward? Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Lower slow. This is going to be fun. Upward facing dog. Heart comes through your biceps. Open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips high to the sky. Take another inhale. Bend your knees. I want you to look forward and load up your arms, like shift your weight into your arms. End of your exhale. See if you can lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Good, y'all. Take your inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest out long. Exhale, fold and dive in deep, empty out. Now bend your knees about 90 degrees. Squeeze your toes and squeeze your knees. Bring your weight back into your heels so that your toes get light. Sink your hips an inch lower. Keep your lower body exactly the same. And for those of us that are listening and haven't already, now we'll inhale, lift our hands and lift our chest and reach to the sky. We call it the chair pose. Exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs. Let's get her done, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, pledge your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Shoulders and hips lower together. Move together. Upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. Knees lifting. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your left leg. Send her up high to the sky. Ooh. Exhale, let's add knee to nose. Push your breath out. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, left leg, send her high. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, open wide. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Stay deep in your lunge. Reach to the ocean, y'all. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Big, beautiful breath. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Shift forward and lower halfway. That same quality of attention we began to cultivate 30 minutes ago. Bring it to your breathing, to your movement. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing. Inhale, lift your right leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, pull your thigh up. Inhale, right leg, send her high. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, open wide, your heart towards Mission Beach, spread those wings. Exhale, lengthen, extend your side angle pose. I'm talking sensation, I'm talking space and length. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. Shift forward and lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Heart comes through. Shoulders back. Exhale, good. Hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Let's keep this moving. Inhale, knees bend. Press your hips back. Look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Awesome. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty as a flat backy. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Blood is starting to flow, yo. Inhale, halfway lift, heels and toes are together, right? Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift it forward, lower halfway. It's called Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing, heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger, roo. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Good, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands, back foot flat. Inhale, open wide, spread your wings, heart to La Jolla. Exhale, more length, extended side angle pose. Push your breath out. Good, y'all, stay low. Inhale, reversing, warrior. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Woo, woo, y'all. Right side. You got the right side on your own, everybody. This stuff is simple. Nothing complicated. You're not gonna overthink anything. Not gonna try too hard. Definitely not going to force anything or rush anything. But breath by breath, little by little, piece by piece, we're going to touch, take care of, and maintain everything. Breathe well, everybody. Woo! Great job. Inhale. Exhale. Pulling that breath deep into your lungs. By now we're at like full potential and capacity of our lungs, but it's easy to try too hard, right? We find the balance between effort and ease with everything here. Lou, you know where Vixen is? No. That's Cobra. No. From here, y'all. She's around here somewhere, I think. That's Cobra. Yeah. If you're with me, y'all, let's keep getting her done. You're doing amazing, by the way. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Flex your foot. Spiral inward with your left thigh. And then from here, just go ahead and walk your hands back towards your feet. You're going to arrive at the back of your mat with your left leg just parallel to the ground. Now bend your right knee a little bit. Remember that bending your knee is your friend. Find a halfway lift in your upper torso. And then from here, we're going to just open up our arms and come to fly. It's something really simple. It's called balance. Not necessarily easy though, especially right now. See if you can spread your wings a little bit wider and catch some of that wind and just challenge yourself a little bit more. 5, 4. Good, y'all. Last 3, 2. Option to reach your hands forward, a little bit of length, a little bit of space. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward, right back to three-legged dog. Inhale, left leg, send her up high. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest. Step it all the way through to your hands. Stay high in the ball of your right foot, and then inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Awesome, everybody. Steady and sturdy here. Feet should be hips width apart. Take another inhale, reach high. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, draw your navel in, and twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Nice. Now make sure your torso is lifted off your thigh. Sydney, you want the leash? Okay. And if you need to drop that back knee to the ground, in order to get your elbow to the outside of the knee, the leg, the thigh, drop the back knee. It's all good. That'll help you twist a little bit more as well. And switch legs. No, you're good, you're good, you're good. Her. Your other left leg forward. Give me 2 more breaths, y'all. Heel presses, head reaches on your inhale. Navel in, twist and open. There we go. 1 more breath, everybody. You got this. Inhale. Amazing job. Exhale, release to low lunge. Start to press your front left knee straight. Spin your back heel down. Shorten your stance a little bit for pyramid pose. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen. Front left knee is straight, everybody. And then your exhale, folding into your front left leg, your left hamstring, and you're breathing. You're breathing big. This one is simple, yet can be intense, right? That's okay. This is good. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flow. One more. Inhale. Great job, y'all. Exhale. All right. Inhale. You can bend your front left knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift. What do you say we stay with the hamstrings, huh? Exhale. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. And parallel your feet. Newbies, you might need to stagger yourself with your neighbor if you haven't figured that out. It's just good, you know, finding your head in someone's asana is the most uncomfortable posture you ever heard of. If you want to grab your big toes or your ankles, you can do that. Drop your head down. Keep soaking up that oxygen, everybody. Thank yourself for being here. Because let's be honest, most of us wouldn't do this stuff. Wouldn't do anything close to this stuff, these shapes, these stretches, these strengthening postures, if we didn't show up to our mat. It's not easy to show up either. I commend you. You're doing amazing. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, find a halfway lift, look out and lengthen. And exhale, open up your arms like airplane wings. The strong stomach and a flat spine. Inhale, rise all the way up. We're gonna stay with the hamstrings. Lucky you, everybody. Turn your left toes out for triangle pose. You might shorten your stance an inch or two. Left toes are straight to the ocean. Now, inhale, straight legs. We reach, reach, reach. Keep all that length. Just tick-tock your arms. Straight legs. Left hand down, right hand high. Good, y'all. Woo! It's just, you know, we spend so much time seated, whether it's at home, at work, in your car. And this tightens our glutes, this tightens our hamstrings. And this tight hamstrings and glutes end up having tight lower back muscles. And these end up pulling your lower vertebra together. For people that have done this for years, they even have to get that stuff kind of fused. Right? So we're creating that space and some openness. Here for another 3. A little bit more balancing. Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon in 2. Here we go, y'all. Inhale, look down, bend your front left knee. Left fingertips about a foot in front of the toes. And then lean into your front left leg. Take your back right leg up, parallel to the ground. We call this the balancing, or lack thereof, half moon pose. Drive down your left heel. Squeeze your quadricep. You okay over there? Now you're whoa. Y'all been drinking this morning? Your top right foot, I want you to flex that foot rather than point the toes. And then take your thigh and spiral it away from the midline of your body so that your hips stack. Very nice. Oh. 2 more here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. How about 1 more, huh? Take an inhale. Bend your left knee once again. Exhale your right hand down and meet your left, and bring your right knee in to your nose. Oh. Set your right foot down next to your left. Uttanasana, our forward fold. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Come up. Reach your hands up high to the heavens. Interlace fingers. Release index fingers. That's what we call a steeple mudra. Reach high, breathe in. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. This is our standing half moon pose. Fingers are interlaced. Release the index finger. Throat open, so head back a little bit. Now biceps back with your ears. Straighten your arms. Lateral flexion in your spine. It's simple, but it's a movement we don't normally do throughout our day. Very good. Give me 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Reach high. Exhale, lean to your left. And press your hips to the right. Head back. Dial your right shoulder back so that your heart kind of opens to the sky rather than closes off to the ground. Left hand, literally pulling your right arm longer. Inhale. taking it down a little bit deeper. Give me one more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Sure. Yeah. Inhale, back to center. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. High push-up. Squeeze your legs together, everybody. Ground into your left hand and roll open to your right for side plank pose. She put her back in the house. Side plank pose. Whew, you're doing fantastic, everybody. Y'all breathing, right? If you're still regretting coming here, it's never easy, okay? It's always worth it. Lift your hips. You can drop a knee or forearm, maybe right leg up, nice Tom, right hand to the ocean. Nothing of value, of meaning, is ever easy. Inhale, reach a little bit. Exhale, plank pose, high push-up. Ground into your right hand, roll open to your left, side plank pose. We do this hard stuff today, this uncomfortable stuff today, so that we're stronger and we can move better and we're more open tomorrow. You've got to do the hard stuff in the present to make stuff easier in the future. Breathe well, maybe left leg up, maybe a not so much, eh? Left hand ocean, Utah, give me two, inhale. Exhale, reach a little bit, oh nice. Exhale, release, move through your flow, or straight back to downward facing dog, yo. Woo! You got to do hard things. You can't shy away from that. It's a really good habit to have. Do hard stuff. And the way you do anything is the way you do everything, right? Where have I heard that before? Oh yeah, it's on the back of my shirt. Inhale, right leg, high to the sky. Flex of the foot. Internal rotation the thigh. No. And then go for it, y'all. Take a stroll. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Right leg parallel to the ground. Left knee bending little bitty. Find halfway lifty. Take your arms and come to fly. Steady gaze. Steady breath. Steady body. And steady mind. Did you just snort? Inhale. Exhale, option. Inhale, reach forward. Just an option. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it right back to three-legged dog. Great job, everybody. Inhale, right leg, send her high. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Lean forward, navel in, twist to your right. Again, you can drop that back knee, everybody, especially if the elbow can't get there. Drop the knee. And then once you get the elbow there, if you want to pick your knee back up, you can do that. But I want you to have a solid foundation. And then there should be some daylight in between your left rib cage and right thigh, so your torso is lifted. Heel presses, head reaches. You're working these 2 points away from each other. Oppositional energies create space. Use leverage, ring it out. 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more now. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, everybody. Take an inhale. Rotation. Oh, great success. Exhale, release to low lunge. Press your right knee straight. Shorten your stance. Spin your back heel down. Now, as you inhale and look up and find a halfway lift, pull your right hip back another inch or two if you can, and then fold into your front right hamstring. We're in pyramid. We're not quite in triangle. We'll get there, though. As you breathe your way through this posture, think right hip up and back, left hip down and forward. Pay attention to that communication the hamstring is giving you. You feel something, right? That's communication. And engage to the point where that communication is like, oh. 2 more breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last one now. Inhale. Accelerate. You can bend your front right knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Where are you going? Exhale. Exhale, walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs, parallel your feet. Stagger yourself with your neighbor. Option to interlace your fingers at your lower back. Good. Find a halfway lift. Pull your hands back and roll your shoulders back. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, breathe. Now your hands are still interlaced if you can, but just lifting off your lower back, reaching, so you're stretching your shoulders, expanding your chest. So many other places you could be. How many of those are as beneficial as what we're doing here? Physical exercise, and therefore our dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, norepinephrine is going to go up. Cortisol is going to go down. A mental exercise. We have like somewhere around 70,000 thoughts a day, each and every one of us. Our brain is all over the place, scattered. And that kind of feeds into stress, confusion. When our mind is settled, we're a bit more calm. When we're in the moment, we're happier. We're not bogged down by regrets of the past or anxiety of the future. Pretty sweet place to be, I think we'd agree. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, open up your arms, airplane wings. Inhale, rise and take it all the way up. Turn your right toes out, triangle pose. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Keep it a length, tick-tock of the arms, right hand down, left hand high. Yeah. Inner thigh, hamstring, front leg is straight. There you go. And for most of us, that hand won't quite reach the ground. For most of us, if the hand does reach the ground, your hips are sticking back, your shoulders are collapsing down. Again, that laser beam, heart center, should be pointing almost right towards the pier. 5, 4, a little balancing here, y'all. And 3, how graceful, huh? How graceful can you make this transition? 2, inhale, bend your front right knee, right fingertips about a foot in front of the toes. Lean into your front right leg. Take your back left leg up, parallel to the ground. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, that was not graceful at all. But it was absolutely perfect. Much more graceful than I could have done myself. Hips and heart are open towards Mission Beach. Top foot is flexing, spiraling away from the midline of your body. Inhale. Exhale. Fantastic, everybody. Take an inhale here. And then bend your right knee. Exhale your left hand to the ground and meet your right. Your left knee in towards your nose. Left knee to nose, both hands to the ground. Set your left foot down next to your right. That's a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms and step to plank pose. High push-up position. And go ahead and lower all the way down to the ground. Oh, nice. And then bend your knees and grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. Left foot or ankle with your left hand. If that's not working or happening, remember we did Cobra poses in the beginning of class. You can do that again. If you're with me, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. Kick them up, lift them up, thighs up, knees in towards each other. Move towards that point of discomfort, of challenge, of growth. 2 more breaths. Inhale. The elbows shouldn't bend. Kick those legs up and back. Lift your thighs. 1 more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. Very nice. Exhale, release. Drop your left ear to your mat, gaze to your right. You can bend your knees and windshield wipe your legs there. Chin facing forward. Bend your knees. Grab right foot or ankle with right hand. Left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick those legs up and back, everybody. Yep, we're doing it again. Thighs are lifting. Knees in towards each other. Broadening across your heart and your collarbones. Give me 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Take an inhale. Release. Opposite ear of the mat. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. Woo! I'll meet you back in downward facing dog, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Pulling in that ocean air. Keeping it flowing, y'all. All right, take an inhale here. Exhale, just step your left foot between your hands. Just step your left foot forward. Move to half pigeon pose. Drop your back right knee to the ground. Gonna heel toe your left foot towards your right wrist. Hips stay level. Inhale, walk your hands back, open your heart as you breathe in. And then exhale, walk your hands out. Drop your head down. And we're coming up on an hour now. We're getting there, everybody. Hopefully we've done nothing but strengthen your concentration, your focus, your quality of attention. Yoga really is less about what we do and more about how we do what we do. Quality of attention. Beautiful, y'all. Walk your hands back out of this one. Lean onto your left hip. Turn back to face the street. Bring the sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh. We call this Yano Shirshasana. Sit bones are flat. Root down into your sit bones. Take the whole inhale to reach up high to the sky. And then turn and square with your right leg. And exhale, fold all the way down. How many? 207. Keep breathing, everybody. Cobra, what are you doing? Taking another dirt nap? What are you doing? One more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's bring her back up. Take Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Knees flop open nice and wide. Root into your sit bones. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then hinge at your waist, lead with your heart, and fold down that way. Breathe well. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Come all the way back up. Just take your left leg and swing it around behind you. We're still facing the street. We just got half pigeon on our right leg. Make the adjustments to keep your hips square. We're not leaning onto that right hip, right? Hips are level. Hands walk back, open heart, breathe in. And then hands walk forward, open hips, breathe out. What we're doing here today, this physical practice of yoga, asana, postures, is just really one small sliver of yoga as an ancient science altogether. Helps to cultivate and maintain physical health, which you can see here. Mental clarity, which you can see here as well. And an emotional sense of balance or equanimity. So it's an ancient science that's really just kind of designed to make you happier, to keep you growing and moving forward. And in order for us to be happy, we got to give and we got to grow. Bless you. Beautiful. Walk your hands back out of this one. Lean onto your right hip. Turn to face the ocean. Sole of your right foot. Inner left thigh. Sit bones flat. Root down. Reach high. Breathe in. Turn and square with your left leg. And exhale. Fold it on down. Beaky, come here. Come on. One more, inhale. Exhale, all right, let's take it on back up. Straighten both legs out. Roll easily onto your back. Woo! Once you get there, how about some happy baby pose, huh? Happy baby, y'all. And then if you'd like a spinal twist to finish out, go for it. If there's something else you need, go for it. If you're twisting, hit both sides. You're all good. Take her back to center. Pull both knees in. Whew. We've done it, y'all. Let it go. Let your legs fall out. Your toes are going to fall open, palms. Rest them face up along your side body. Let's lay back, everybody. Let's close our eyes. Take an inhale here through our nose. And through your mouth, exhale, empty out. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. Hold full this time. Release, release. Let your eyes close. Let your body soften. Let your breath be natural. And the main intention of this practice really is to cease the fluctuations of our mind, to soothe the agitated mind. So allow yourself to bask in this state, and I'll guide us out in just a few. Shavasana. Feel that ocean breeze here on your skin. Notice this sense of balance and this calmness within. This is why we practice. This is a healthy state. Having stress and tension, mentally or physically, that's an unhealthy state. This is a healthy state. If you're ready to move on with your day, just breathe lightly. You can wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles. You can even roll on your side like you're sleeping on your side. Option to make your way to seated as well. Everybody remember, your brain's a supercomputer. Your internal dialogue, things you say again and again, the things you hear again and again, become beliefs. These are the programs that you run through your supercomputer. Thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself, good job, nice work. Nobody can hear you do this. It matters, though. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice, everybody. I appreciate you. I hope you get value out of your time here. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. I started these classes 14 years ago because I wanted everybody to experience it. So, again, thank you for honoring that donation-based system that allows us to share this with everybody. Thank you for your generosity. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Amazing job.